Hello, my name is Natalie and I'm a participant at this MOOC. And as stated in the final assessment is trying to put within a video or within a text or audio format the idea of what we could do to be an ambassador for biodiversity. So first I present myself. I'm an urban ecologist and working in that field since 15 years. And I'm working at University of Applied Sciences in Zurich as a lecturer and as well as a consultant and a trainer for professionals to train them, give them courses about green infrastructure and how to improve biodiversity in the urban space. So my main driver was always, also when I was studying at the University of Basel, is really to find out how can I understand and of course improve biodiversity. So this is my main driver in my whole work. And therefore as well, in the cities, in the urban space, I try to find measures which are nature-based solutions, ecosystem approaches as well, a very important approach in all the measures we are taking. And as well in my teaching for professionals, that will mean for gardeners, for city authority people, politicians, engineers, architects. It's really to show them why we're talking about biodiversity, what is the target of it, and how can we really stop the decline of this huge loss of biodiversity, and as well to bring into the head of the people within the city that really biodiversity is as well a part in the city and within the city and urban space. So it's nothing only about having it outside, far away from human beings, but as it's as well stated in the MOOC, is really part of us within all the steps we're taking, with the food we buy, with the clothes we buy, with everything we do. We have to deal with biodiversity and be aware of that. So in a professional way, I try to be an ambassador in that way. Since many years, I try to improve myself to find new ways, how to bring that much more into the debate, how to bring a change and transformation within the thinking of the people, because the city is of course very complex and it's a highly dynamic system which is changing on and day by day within the spaces. So it's very difficult to be really always trying to explain to people why we should act this way and why not. So therefore I would say I try to do my best also with my students and professionals and to find a way. Now talking about what I could do maybe in private more, I have since longer many ideas, because of course my professional life and thinking goes into my private life, and I'm trying to bring these targets, ideas as well into it concerning biodiversity improvement. But as well I try to push more projects where I live very close by. So is it about the garden? Is it about the farmhouse where I live very close to it and where I have my donkeys, of which I'm the owner? And to show the people with activities and events, what does it mean to do little steps, little things in their own surroundings, and of course with children as well. So there's a kind of pedagogic path I also undertook very slowly in my private life, and I want to improve that much more. So in the farmhouse, or close to the farmhouse where I live, and that farmhouse is a IP, so it's integrated production farmhouse, not an organic yet, so which is really a pity. But there is an old garden which is absolutely lovely, and it's based on the structure idea of the old farmer's garden, which existed much more in the past century. So mainly more in the beginning of the last century, but some remainings are still there. But this one is now 25 years old. I'm gonna show you quickly. And so this idea of this garden is really to bring back this living, and it wasn't done by me, of course, but I think it's a nice step towards an improvement. Of course, it's not all indigenous plants and shrubs, bushes and trees, but still it has a lot of structure where lots of animals can find refuge and food. So coming from the birds, of course, to amphibians and few reptiles. And thinking out that very close to that, we got already the agricultural zone, and further the some industrial parts. Still, it shows a very lovely oasis where people can just see and watch what would be possible if we talk about making a change or shift. So coming back for me, is my idea is here to have much more activity, because in some years the owners will change here. So actually there would be a big chance to make much more out of this. So even change the farm into an organic farm, and then of course making maybe this garden improving into permaculture garden would be lovely as well. But all just where the people are involved and can participate. So in order that they can understand what does it mean to grow organic or permaculture food? How is it to collect it? And of course, with the animals, domestic animals, of course, but I think if you can't show them the respect, and if children can't learn respect with the domestic animals, it's also hard that they understand what does it mean to respect wildlife, what does it mean to protect the biodiversity and improve it. So this is my thinking of just improving that with a group of friends, and just because it's very close to Basel City, it's about 10 kilometers, so it's very good linked to the public traffic, so many people come here already. But this improvement and the involvement of the people in many activities could really bring back a value and a better thinking about what our future treasure is, and that we have really now to hurry fast and to keep and to protect it. So I hope I can tell you more within the next years, but this is my first plan of the concept of this area here, and I'm really looking forward. It will be developed step by step, but I think it could be maybe a really good, brilliant idea. So hope to hear from your projects and how you will be all kind of ambassadors. But a lot of thank you to the whole team of the MOOC, which it was really a brilliant MOOC. It brought me new information, and it reminded me of old information as well. So that was really a good idea to put that up as a MOOC. So thanks very much, and I wish you all good luck. And I'm happy that we are building up a network and that we can really connect and exchange each other on this issue on promoting biodiversity. Bye bye. See you next time.